Welcome students. I am Miss Masha Rodriguez, Assistant Professor in Botany from Carmel College of Arts, Science and Commerce for Women. Today's lecture is for the program Bachelor of Science Second Year, Subject Botany, Semester 3, Course Code BOC 103, Course Title Plant Anatomy and Embryology. Title of the unit, Unit number 6, Pollination and Fertilization. Module name, Insect Pollination as an Evolved Mechanism. Outline, Turnpipe or Lever Mechanism, Fly Trap Mechanism. Learning outcomes, explains turnpipe or lever mechanism, describes fly trap mechanism. So students, in the previous lecture, we had learned about pollination mechanisms and adaptations. And one of the things that we learned was about entomophily, which is insect pollination. Now, in this lecture, we will learn a little more about insect pollination, wherein we will be learning certain mechanisms, in insect pollination. So the first one is turnpipe or lever mechanism. Salvia is a name of a plant, shows a specialized turnpipe or lever floral mechanism for bee pollination. The flowers of salvia have a bilipped corolla. That means it has an upper lip and a lower lip, and the two stamens are attached to the corolla tube. Only one half of each anther is fertile. The sterile plate of tissue is placed above the lower lip at the mouth of the elongation of the connective. The fertile halves become separated from the plate due to the elongation of the connective. They are situated under the hood of the upper lip of the corolla. Now students, here is an image showing you bee pollination in salvia. So this is the flower, as you can see here, it's nice and purple color. So this is the upper lip of the corolla, and this is the lower lip of the corolla. Now this is the bee that is trying to extract nectar from the flower, and in that process it is also helping in bringing about pollination. Now this here, what is hanging is the stigma, and this part here is the fertile half of the anther. Now the sterile plate that is there is just above the lower lip, which is the sterile plate is just above the lower lip, and it is pushed as the bee tries to enter into the flower to extract nectar. So as the bee lands on the lower lip and tries to extract nectar, it pushes against the fertile. As the bee lands on the lower lip and tries to extract nectar, it pushes against the sterile plate, which automatically brings down the dehisced fertile anthers to touch its back, depositing pollen on its back. In flowers whose anthers have already discharged their pollen, the stigma hangs down. Now, when a pollen-laden bee visits such a flower, its back rubs against the stigma, and thus pollination is brought about. Next, we will learn about fly trap mechanism. Now, flies are mainly attracted to unpleasant smell of flowers. Now, Aristolochia, Arum, Ceropegia, these plants have developed fly trap mechanism for ensuring pollination. The flower of Aristolochia has a long perianth tube or a floral tube which is dilated at the base. The base encloses the male and female reproductive organs. Now, the lining of the tube, that is the corolla tube, the lining of the tube, that is the floral tube, is slippery and furnished with deflexed hair. Now, here is a diagram showing the flower of Aristolochia. And you can see this here where the arrow is pointing out. This is the floral tube with deflexed hair. And this here at the base, this is the dilated base of the perianth. And over here, are the reproductive structures. Now the fly, enters the flower, here through this way. And then it reaches at the base. Now, if it's trying to come out, then it will get trapped over here, or it will get stuck there and it will not able to escape out from the flower. In this plant, that is Aristolochia, the pistil matures about 10 days before anther dehiscence takes place. The small flies which are involved in its pollination are attracted by the unpleasant smell of the flowers. The bent hair facilitates the entry of the flies into the base of the tube but prevents them from escaping. During their futile attempts to escape, the flies rub against the stigma and thus pollination occurs if they are carrying any pollen. Now, as the anthers dehisce, the flies get laden with pollen. So, the pollen grain will be deposited on the back of the flies. And at the same time, the hair that is there in the floral tube will wither. And the tube bends backwards and makes it convenient for the flies to come out. Now, then this flies will enter into another flower of Aristolochia and it will bring about pollination in that flower. So students, we learned the turnpipe and liver mechanism in Salvia and the fly trap mechanism in Aristolochia. These are the references for today's lecture. Thank you, students.